Hey guys, Mario Malik here, reporting for Turning Point Australia. And right now we are in Martin Place, right in front of Parliament House, where tens of thousands of people have gathered to make their voices heard. Today we saw people from every walk of life. We met paramedics, we met police officers, we met teachers, we met lawyers, we met people from every walk of life. Even councillors were here today expressing their concerns about these mandatory vaccine rollouts.
Last Saturday, I was going in Melbourne, and I thought I'd seen a big crowd. But I'll tell you what, Sydney, we have given Melbourne a real run for its money today. Now, 58 years ago, I was born a few kilometres from this spot, down in Marrickville. And I was born a free man into a free country. I had the rights to travel throughout the land wherever I wanted to. I had the rights to pursue my occupation of choice. I had the rights to go to a Darwin coffee shop if I wanted to. But those freedoms that I've enjoyed throughout my life, except for the last 2 years, have not come for free. They have come from the blood and the sacrifice of generations that have provided us with those freedoms. And they should be the inherent birthright of every single Australian. But when we have governments that adopt vaccine passports, we are no longer free. The idea that you could lose your job because you have not engaged to take an experimental vaccine that has zero long-term safety data is a disgrace, and it is an abuse of human rights.
Who's had enough? It has been from the start. It's never been about health, and we know that it's all about control. We used to be the freest nation on this planet, and what now? The whole world looks to Australia, and I'm telling you, if we go down, they will lose their courage. We need to be the example. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! 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 Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
In France, in Denmark, in Sweden, in Luxembourg, and in Finland, it is the same thing. They will not inject 12-year-old children with Moderna. But in Australia, where a fanatical cult rules our health bureaucracies, they've said it's okay, and they want to stick that stuff in the 12-year-old.
You know why we're here today? We're here because we're here for our children's future. We're here to promote freedom. And right now, we are not living under a free democracy. So if you are interested in a free democracy, you need to come down and represent, because we're off to march for your freedom.
We are sick and tired of these bullies trying to push us around with these unlawful legislations. But if they think for 1 second that we are going to sit down and take this, they could not be more wrong. If they think that we can't see through their lies, through their manipulation, they have another thing coming. Pretending they aren't using coercion to implement an experimental injection they won't even subject themselves to. Telling you to your faces every day and in the news, you can still spread the virus. You still need to wear a mask and get tested. You need another dose. Comment sections on pages full of those asking why no one will report on their loved ones becoming sick and dying. No answers given to anybody. Having the audacity to tell us that we don't have the right to freedom of movement, to give or receive education or health care, to be foster workers or carers, construction workers, retail staff. The list goes on.
And Dominic Perrottet, and Brett Hazard, and Palaszczuk up in Queensland, and Andrews down, and all the other premiers, and the Prime Minister included, are engaged in the abuse of Australians' human rights.
Fabulous to see everybody turn out here in Sydney today. A big turnout and the crowds building, people fighting for their freedom, fighting for the sort of country that we want to leave for our kids, fighting to be citizens and standing up being citizens. We're sick to death of these politicians treating people like serfs. Vaccine mandates are a disgrace. Locking people in their homes is a disgrace. And it's fabulous to see such a huge and diverse crowd turning out to protest. Give us all a cheer! Well done, Sydney!
So today we are representing the world. You see how they try different tactics in different countries. If they are successful there, they will try it next in Germany and the rest of Europe. And mark my words, it will come here. So I hope, Australia, that after today, you do not fall for Scott Morrison's lies, okay? I hope that after today you don't tune back into the live stream media. Never again will we listen to these liars! Never again! Never again, we are smarter than that. They cannot fool us anymore.
So I hope the Prime Minister is watching this today, because he has the ability to go into that federal parliament on Monday. He's got to walk the walk. The buck stops with the Prime Minister. On Monday in that federal parliament, he could ban vaccine passports in this country if he wanted to.
Today was absolutely incredible. We had probably, I'd say, over 100, 200,000 people. I mean, Melbourne has really showed up the last few weeks, but Sydney really turned it up today. If you weren't here, you missed out. And if you got to experience it from alive, then you were so blessed. And hopefully that you guys can come. We've got more protests next week. We'll be rallying at 12 p.m. in Hyde Park, the 27th of November. And all the freedom fighter groups are going to be uniting. I wish you could have experienced this amazing day. The energy, the vibe, the spirit was so strong, and finally you get to experience the Aussie spirit again. So come and join us all. It's amazing. Thank you guys so much.
So right now you can see we have the young protesters who are here behind us, and many people are expressing their concerns. One thing that we know is that the mainstream media has tried to divide us in classes, in different groups, in different segments of society. But when people come together under one flag, we know that amazing things can happen. This is testament to the Australian spirit. This is a testament to the Aussie way of life. The people in this great country of ours love one another, they stand by one another, and will fight to the very end alongside one another.